Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you guys are doing great. Today, we are going to discuss about my altcoin strategy, what I'm planning to do this upcoming month, and how I'm going to plan my buy orders on if I'm selling anything. If okay, so stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll know everything about it. And by the way, we are in Bali at the moment. The weather is amazing right now. It's very windy, so despite of the harsh sun, you don't feel the heat around the city. Enough of that. Now it's time to talk about my altcoin strategy as well as a little bit of where Bitcoin stands at the moment. So if I look at the markets, Bitcoin is at $108,582 at the moment. So this is near the all-time high, which is pretty exciting to see. And if I see the Ethereum chart, which is at 2,500. This shows that altcoins have just not performed. Moving down to Solana is at 152. I think in March it was at around 100 at its bottom, which I feel was a pretty amazing buy at that period in time. And I did buy a little, but I didn't buy at the bottom, to be very frank. I think the bottom was around $99, where we had a very fast wick in the reverse direction. And people who bought it at that point in time would have gone into 80-90% profits as well. And right now, they would still be in 50% profit, 52% profit, which is amazing. But honestly, I'm not a person who trades. I believe in long term and holding long term positions, and even my short term positions are like relatively long. I don't close them off or square them off within a month or two. I don't believe in short term trading. That's the whole idea behind my investing journey. I don't want my brain to be very actively involved into trading. I have a lot to do apart from this as well, and that's where I put most of my focus on. This is something I want to be least occupied with. But being invested, like a huge chunk of my saving is invested into it. So it definitely it's definitely a good thing that I keep myself updated and keep reviewing the market as well. Now, coming to my altcoin strategy, before we started, I will be very clear with you, this is not a financial advice. I don't want you to be influenced by me. Please consult your financial advisor as well as do your own research before investing as well. Okay, and let's drop down to Ethereum is at 2500 at the moment, and Solana stands at 152. The reason why I'm very focused on altcoins now is because I feel upcoming 3 to 4 months might not be that great of a market for altcoins. I definitely believe they are going to bleed against altcoins as well. And right now, Solana is 152. I expect Solana, like this is 30th of June at the moment. I believe starting tomorrow to somewhere next 2 weeks, right, it'll topple down. Usually at end of month, markets perform relatively better, but as we go along in the market, as we go along in the month, the market somewhere from the 1st to 15th topples down by a lot. And I believe the aspect behind that is a lot of people get their salaries, so they immediately push it into the market. So somewhere from 20th to first of the month or the first week of the month, the market relatively performs better than the other part of the month. Okay, now from here, my strategies, it's around $152. I might buy one or two Solana each week, and that's only because I want my mind to be continuously involved and be monitoring the position of Solana, on where it is going and what are the changes I need to keep in mind while pursuing my buying strategy. I'm not selling any altcoin. I'm being very blunt about it. I'm not someone who focuses on selling any of my positions. And to be honest, I already have a good amount of position in altcoin as well. What I'm looking for is massive buying opportunities. Even if I don't buy anything, I'm all set for this current bull run, and I plan to hold all the altcoins that I have, and like for a considerable amount of time, considerable like around a year or so. I'll plan to exit all my altcoin strategies before the end of like I plan to close all my altcoin holdings before the end of bull run and transfer them into Bitcoin or buy Tesla. That's something I'll see when the time comes. We'll cross the bridge then. So that is the whole idea. I expect Solana in next 4 months to be touching around $100, and it's going to underperform Bitcoin, the Bitcoin pair in general. I am not that sure about Ethereum, but I definitely feel Ethereum is going to come down as well. there are some positive aspects with Solana. That is, we might see ETF coming out this year as well. So the positivity in terms of the chain is going to go up. But before that happens, I feel we'll have a buy opportunity, and that's what I'm waiting for. I expect somewhere around 120 is a very good buy for Solana. Then around 100 is where I'll start, like whatever I have, I'll start putting in to Solana. I definitely feel if Bitcoin slashes down, that's where we can see Solana coming down to 70 as well. But 100 anyways is going to be a majority of my buying position if it falls to that level. If it doesn't, it's perfectly fine. Now this month I expect it to come down to around 130, 120 range, and I expect a slow grind towards 100. I don't expect it to be a very fast grid, because that's where most of the investors are going to go out and trade out of the Solana ecosystem. So let's see. This is the thing I have in mind. I'll try to post raw videos on day-to-day basis. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to cover.